Hi, I'm Scott Viala, Viala Training. And a question I get asked all the time is, what size kettlebell should I start training with? So kettlebells, they can be a very intimidating tool if you do not know how to use a kettlebell properly. So where do you start? Do you start 18 pounds? Do you start 53 pounds? I can deadlift 500 pounds. Should I be starting with a 100-pound kettlebell? It is really hard to know if you are not familiar with kettlebells. So what I like to start off with, for men, kettlebells I like to start off with anywhere from 35 to 44 pounds for most lifts. So if you're looking to pick up just one kettlebell, I would say pick up a 35, 40, possibly 44, depending on your training background, how strong you are. So the reasoning why we started off with around the 35 pound, because we got to learn that form properly. Because if we were doing a kettlebell clean, or a kettlebell snatch, we got to learn how to do those movements properly. So yes, you may be strong and you may be able to lift a lot of weight, but if you're lifting a kettlebell improperly with 40 pounds that I have here, and you're just smashing out to the side here, you are going to load up your joints and really bust up your shoulder, your rotator cuff, your elbows, everything like that. So that is why I always do recommend to start off a little bit lighter for kettlebells, whether you're doing a clean, snatch, pressing motion, what have you. Because, again, we need to have that proper form to move that kettlebell properly. Because if that kettlebell is not moved properly, that is when you're just going to bash up your forearms, your shoulder, what have you. So, a kettlebell clean snatch for men, I do recommend, again, 35, maybe 40 pounds starting. And also, if you want to go a little bit lower, that is totally fine, depending on your strength background. So moving over to, say, a kettlebell swing, goblet squat, that can move up to 44 to even possibly 53 pounds. But reminding you guys to have a proper hinge when we are doing a kettlebell swing. Because even with a significantly lightweight load, if we do not have that hinge pattern down when we are doing a kettlebell swing, whatever that weight is, if that hinge is not down and we are just bending at our back, even if it is a little bit of a lighter weight load, we're just going to overload that lower back, and that is really going to lead to injury. So kettlebell swings, squats, I would say 44, even 40 to 53 pounds is a perfect place to go. So if I had to just choose one bell for somebody, a male, starting off, I would say 35 pounds. If you have that 35-pound kettlebell, that should be able to cover all of your bases to do all the different motions. And keep in mind, say if 35 pounds is light for doing a kettlebell swing, remember bracing the body. Because we can do a swing and we can just go through the motions, and that can be kind of a throwaway exercise. Or we can put that intensity into it, put that tension into it, and make that kettlebell swing, squat, whatever have you, a powerful motion. So even though it's a lighter weight load, putting that power into the bell, bracing at the top, and really feeling every single muscle in the body. So just because it is a little bit of a lighter weight load for a swing or a squat, feel that tension in the body, feel that time under tension if you're doing a squat, and then you will get the most out of it with maybe a significantly lighter weight load. Then, moving over to women, I do recommend starting a little bit lighter as well. So anywhere from 18 to 26 pounds is usually good for a clean or a snatch. Then for a swing, squat, a little bit heavier as well. So we can go from 35 to 40 pounds is usually what I would recommend. So I have been training kettlebells with clients for 16 years now, and I've trained everybody under the sun, and this is a pretty straightforward guideline for which weight for each person. So again, there's a few outliers out there, some people that do come into my gym, and it's their first day, and they are strong, they have a very good background, and they can go a little bit heavier. So be honest with yourself, and what you can handle for a weight load. So again, for women, I would say for a kettlebell clean, snatch, swing clean, swing snatch, whatever variation, I would say 18 to 26 pounds. Then for a swing, squat, 26 to 40 pounds is a usually really good baseline to start. So again, if you want to learn a little bit more about kettlebells, you can check out Set for Set's e-guide. So there is 181 pages on this e-guide covering everything kettlebells, proper form, proper technique, proper programming for kettlebell training. So if you are interested in that, please check that out. Again, I am Scott Viala of Viala Training, and I really hope that you found this video useful.